Debate regarding the acting head of the EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, and if he should remain there following the position of the Senate. What's your take as the chairman of the House Committee on Financial Crimes?
Well, I think without prejudice to what is going on, I think the whole essence of this problem, to me, is because of the lack of synergy between the National Assembly and the Executive. You shouldn't take this issue of confirmation, shouldn't take more than a few minutes. But in a situation where there's a lack of unity, there's suspicion, mutual suspicion here and there, then you see this kind of thing going on. But in Nigeria, I can tell you, I can write a whole book on hypocrisy, and that is what we see. Beyond that, I think I leave that for another day.
Welcome back from that short break. Let's continue with our chat with the chairman of the House Committee on Financial Crimes. Let me take you on the issue you brought up, the issue of working in harmony between the executive and the National Assembly. Would you say that they're working in harmony as regards the issue of fighting corruption?
Mm-hmm. That they are working in harmony?
Would you say they're working in harmony?
Well, right now I would say that the executive and the judicial and the legislative arm, when it comes to fighting corruption, they are working in harmony somewhat, I would say, because there is nothing the executive can do in terms of fighting corruption that will not have anything to do with passing law. Okay. It has to do. And as I keep saying, the harmony, the unity between both arms of government is a sine qua non to development and democratic sustenance of our democracy. Because look at section 80 and 81 of the Constitution, for instance. It talks about their power of appropriation. It talks about the president laying before the National Assembly the appropriation bill. And then it is the power of the purse is with the National Assembly. So it shows that for there to be appropriation for any given year, the two of them must have worked in harmony. They have to pass a bill. And the law has to come. Appropriation Act is like any other law. So there is no way, if you want to sustain our democracy, there is no way both arms of government will work as cat and mouse. All we are seeing today will not lead to any democratic development in Nigeria. And talking about the two of them working to fight corruption, I think they are working to fight corruption. We have some laws currently pending before the National Assembly. I was talking about, you asked me a question about the AG, for instance, said are stalled in the National Assembly. They are not stalled. Okay. They are not stalled. We have the process of crime which are introduced, bills which are introduced. We have the EFCC amendment bills. We had 3. They were consolidated about 2 weeks ago, and they've passed through second reading, and it's been referred to my committee for public hearing, which we will do any moment from now. We have the money laundering bill, which was introduced by the executive, yes. But unfortunately, the House had to stop the reading of that bill because we felt that it contains a lot of discrepant issues. And if we have to pass that into law, it will create more problems than it seeks to resolve. And we had meetings, I believe we had about not less than 3 meetings with the Attorney General of the Federation on this. And we have asked him to take the bill back. One, we want him, if there's going to be anything, it should be amendment. Because what that bill seeks to do is to repeal. And if we repeal the money laundering bill as we have today, it will have a lot of implications. Okay. It will have problem with our Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, as well as our accreditation with the Egmont Group of Financial Intelligence, as well as Financial Action Task Force. Nigeria is seeking to become a member of Financial Action Task Force, and they've seen our money laundering bill acts that we have today. They are okay with it. And if we want to repeal and then introduce a fresh one, then we have to go through fresh accreditation, and it will set us back.
Okay, there's also this issue I understand that is up in the House, a special court.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes, the bill was introduced by me, Special Crimes Court.
Okay.
One was introduced by another member when he brought a bill for the amendment of the EFCC Act. Okay. So he wanted to introduce an anti-corruption court inside the EFCC Act. And I moved to oppose that because I introduced another bill, which is Special Crimes Bill. I call it Special Crimes because I don't want a situation where for every crime we have a court, anti-corruption court, anti-terrorism court, money laundering court. So all the crimes, all those crimes are regarded as special crimes, and then we have a Special Crimes Court. So it will take care of terrorism, it will take care of kidnapping, it will take care of money laundering, it will take care of financial crimes as we have it. But doing that anyway, we also implicate the amendments of the Constitution. Okay. Because these are bound to be courts of record. And as it were today, we need to amend certain areas of the Constitution before we can have their name. So we have that also. We believe as time goes on, we should be able to work on them. So
from what you're saying now, we should take it that the National Assembly is working and helping in the fight against corruption.
We are working and helping. But what I'm saying is that for Nigerians to really benefit from our efforts, and I mean the efforts of the executive as well as the legislature, we have to speak with one voice. We cannot clap with one hand. And people expect so much from us, we cannot afford to fail them.